everybody, it's Holly, the Twister Sister, back again with another awesome balloon tutorial for you guys. I decided what better time than now to come out with a new bee design. And this is a fast one, guys. This one would be great for line work. But before I show it to you, I have one simple request. That's right, smash, pop that like button, get it done, and then we will move on with this video. So if you want to see a quick preview of what this guy's gonna look like, there you go. Cute little bumblebee zooming right into your screen. Hopefully it doesn't sting you. Some of you guys know I got stung recently by a red wasp, and boy, did my hand swell up huge. I actually didn't make any videos when my hand was gigantic because I didn't want to freak anyone out. But we're going to do, this bee is very simple. The main part of the bee is one yellow 5-inch round and two white 5-inch rounds. And then you can get a black 260 for the antenna. And I like to set this one on top of something like a flower. So we're going to do a fuchsia pink, one of my favorites, for the flower. So let's go ahead and make that flower first to get it ready for when we finish our bee. So I'm just going to inflate this fuchsia with about a 4 to 5-inch tail at the end. Let a little air out. Tie it off. Now this is the way I like to make my flowers. I just fold my balloon over to get that first loop started. I like to keep these nice and small. You can fit more petals in that way. So go ahead and do the rest of your petals. If you're not familiar with how to make a 6, 5, 7 petal flower, I will link to a good video down in the description to help get you started on that. And if I can't find a good video, because I think the one I used to link to has been taken down by the owner, then I'll make one. And I'll link it there for you guys to help you out. If you are a new twister and you've got beginner questions for things like making nice little 6-petal flower bases, check out the freebies section on my website. The link is in the description below to get you started with all things balloon twisting and working as a balloon artist. Got free guides, checklists, shopping lists, how-tos, and all kinds of stuff over there, so check it out. We're going to make his antennas next. So I'm just going to start the antennas. We can't really finish them till we have the bee, but I'm just going to let some air out of here till I get it to where it's just enough to make 2 bubbles for the antennas. And we'll go ahead and tie that off and set it aside for later. Now I want to make the wings. So I've got 2 white 5-inch rounds. I'm going to take a dual action hand pump here, and I'm just going to do 2 pumps. 1, 2. And take it right off real quick. I'm going to hold that in my hand here for a second while I do the same thing to this other balloon. 1, 2, take it right off. And now we're just going to tie both of these guys together. Do a nice little double wrap around and then a knot. Okay, now these are nice round balloons, but I want to give them a little bit of a shape for the bumblebee wings. I don't want them perfectly round like balls, so I'm just going to go ahead and squeeze these guys and kind of manipulate their shape just a little bit, as much as we can without getting into distortion and all of that. So it's just kind of elongating them a little bit, making them more egg-shaped, and I think that looks good for the bumblebee design. All right, now for the main part of our bee, we'll take our 5-inch round, and I put about 6 pumps of air in here, but I'm gonna let just a tad out, so it's a little bit on the soft side, but not too small. And then we're gonna tie our knot as close to the very end of your nozzle as you can get it. So I'm gonna do a knot here at the end and then kind of pull that knot as I tighten it out here as far to the end as I can get it. That way we can squish our balloon and make a nice long bumblebee butt. So go ahead and do that. We're gonna make a twist about right here where my fingers are closing in on each other to give them a nice big round fat head. And that's gonna be the only twist we're gonna put in this guy. So I think that will work just fine. And we're gonna take the white for the wings. We're going to wrap those around and crisscross them to get them hooked on. Look how easy that was. I don't know why I ever made any other sort of bumblebee in the past, but I'm going to cut off this nozzle on my black, and we're going to go ahead and attach the antennas. You could wait until after you put them on the flower, but I feel like doing it now. So this is how I do my antennas. If you're new to doing the antennas, you might want to go ahead and stretch out the very tip end of your balloon. It'll make it a little bit easier for you. I've twisted my bubble in half, so I have 2 little bubbles. I'm going to take the remaining tail and just kind of fold it up inside my hand and lightly squeeze that so that the air can pass through, but it can't blow out the balloon inside of my hand, and that will shoot it all the way to the end. Just going to find the middle here and give that a twist so the air won't go back and forth from one side to the other. We're going to take this from underneath our bumblebee, bring it up over the head, and I'm just going to twist those around a couple of times to prevent the air from leaking out one side or the other. Look how easy. Okay, now the artwork on this guy, I guess we can go ahead and do it now, because if you are really looking for truly a fast line work bee and you want to leave them like this, I think that you can do that. So the artwork on this, I wanted it to be super duper adorable and cute. So I'm doing 2 big black circles and just fill those completely in with your black marker. It helps to have the Sharpie brush tips, because then you can do thin lines and really thick on the side to fill things in like this really quickly. All right, so like that. And then where his nose would kind of go, you just put a little smile line. So pretend in your mind, if this like cute style drawing is kind of awkward for you, pretend you're putting the nose, but then don't draw the mouth. And then the nose becomes the mouth, and it's a super cute little tiny mouth. And I've been into this lately, just 2 lines off the top corners of the eyes for a couple little eyelashes. This is a bee, so on the back of his body, I'm going to go across with some black stripes. And that's it. That's all the artwork you have to do on there. I'm going to put some whites, little white dots on the eyes. And that will just bump up the cuteness factor. So this is my Posca paint pen. You guys have been watching a while. You know that I love these because they are very affordable and they work really well on top of black Sharpies. So if you're needing to draw on top of the white, I hear that the Eddings paint pens are better if you need to draw on top of the white with a Sharpie. But if you're drawing on top of Sharpie with white, these Posca paint pens are fabulous. And look how cute that makes him. Oh, this would also be, I don't have it in here, I was just rearranging things. This would be a great design to put the face paint blush, little dab on the cheeks here. It would just send this over the cuteness heights, over the top of the cuteness mountain. Now we've got our flower here. So this is great for line work, a really fast bumblebee, and we can give you guys clip art just for this as it is. But it's also fun if you can reach up here and find a white tail from your 5-inch rounds to just go ahead and pull that nice and tight down into a flower base, really wrap it around his body and get it tucked in there, and then straighten everything out once again once you get it attached. And now you have him kind of more like, I don't even know what position this is called, but it's more like he's looking up at you. He's got his little butt kind of sticking up, and it's just cute. I don't know. I just know cute when I see it. And this is cute for a bumblebee. Okay, not a wasp, although I guess we could make it into a little red wasp. That would be sort of funny. I don't know. Might be too soon still. But that is an adorable little bumblebee. And I love this one. Anything on a flower petal base, you guys know. You can add a 160 little rubber band that you can make up a bunch of these before you go off to a job somewhere. Or do them on the fly. I used to do them on the fly. They're really fast to make. and just get that into your flower base. And then now you have a nice little bracelet. This is an adorable one of her bracelet with a little bumblebee sitting on somebody's arm. Of course, it can go on a headband. That'd be a super cute little hat. And another great candidate also for candy cups as well. So let's go ahead and hook this guy onto our cup. I mess up the artwork every time I move it around, but that's okay. We can rearrange it, straighten everything out, and voila. There you have an adorable candy cup deliverable. So if you guys aren't doing parties and events yet because of COVID and restrictions, hopefully you can do some sort of deliveries. These also make great add-ons if you are doing parties and events to take care of the party favors for the party hosts. So just say, hey, we'll come, we'll make balloons, or we'll take care of your party favors for you. And we have these adorable bee balloons that come with cups filled with candy or whatever you want to put in here. And that's a great little seller. I mean, this is just too cute. So there is our bumblebee tutorial for today. I hope you guys like this one. I think it's really cute. Let me know what you think in the comments, though. If you guys plan on using this, let me know. We'll get the clip art up in the store for you guys so that you can order this. If you want to be notified when we have the clip art available and ready to purchase, make sure you're on our mailing list. We'll put the link down below, and we'll send out a newsletter after these YouTube videos go live, just informing you of any updates to things like clip art. And I also tell you guys about maybe past videos that you've missed that may be helpful for you now. So you want to make sure you get on our newsletter subscriber list. All right, I hope you guys like that. If you're new to balloon twisting and you want to learn the basics and get some helpful information for maybe even turning your love for balloons into a business or a side hustle, check out my free resources on the website to give you a lot of tips and pointers for getting started. And there's also some free resources to help make your life a lot easier as a new balloon twister. Even if you've had a business for a while, there are some printables and downloads and things that can help you manage your business easier and more effectively and efficiently. And lastly, if you do really want to grow a balloon business and you want to make this a serious source of income for you, we are opening the doors to the Twisterhood very, very soon. It's my membership site, a community of other twisters who are also serious about building their businesses and earning income with their art and craft of balloon twisting, balloons in general. And so we put out new stuff every single week geared towards helping people that are in the business of balloons. And we also do some members only tutorials and twisted things as well. So there's something for everyone inside the Twisterhood. I hope to see you join us soon. Get on our wait list and you'll be the first to know when the doors are open and we are taking new members. So excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back again next week with another free tutorial. Until then, happy twisting, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.